Hey there, YouTube. So I've got another protein powder that I've been trying. We were out at a store and it wasn't the normal store we were at. They didn't have the kind I normally get, but this kind from the number crunch I found was the cheapest protein per cost that you spend. So, to do that, you would, figure out the protein per serving and then the number of servings and then how much you're spending on the bottle. And this is the cheapest that I have found ever. So, cost-effective goodness. And that's why I decided to try this one. This is a concentrate, and they go with the triple chocolate flavor. And they're advertising 20 grams per scoop. So that's per scoop. The 40 here is actually 2 scoops. So if you do two scoops in a day, you can always use that number, or however you want to calculate it. So what they included were, they have their recovery blend. So they've got glutamine, apparently for extra energy, creatine to help your lifts, and then they've got what you see here, if you can read that on the video, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Now those are your BCAAs. Usually when you get BCAAs, the leucine is at double the concentration of the isoleucine and valine, and that's pretty much what you see here. So it looks like they had a BCAA blend that they mixed in with the whey powder here. And what the BCAAs are supposed to help you do is they're supposed to help muscle recovery. So you've got essential amino acids that your body doesn't make, and you have to get that from your food. And whey protein contains all those essential amino acids. But the BCAAs are certain essential amino acids that are supposed to help you recover better. And since I've been using whey protein powder after exercising, I very rarely get sore. I have to do something pretty extreme, and not normal weightlifting will actually do that for me. Why don't I open this up and show you what the powder looks like. So here you go. It looks pretty fluffy. Compared to some of the others, it actually looks a little more crystalline. And depending on how well the focus works on the camera here. And another thing that I've found with this particular blend was that it is hydrophobic, so it doesn't want to mix with water real well, strangely enough. I mean, it'll mix, and if you beat it in, and I normally just, grab a stick or something and just mix my drink, then chug my drink. My wife tends to puree things in a blender, so I notice more when things clump and such. So that's my gripe with this. Although, I drink it fast, it's not that big of a deal. So what I'm gonna do is use my wife's Blenderbottle. You probably saw her review for that already. And I'm gonna put that in here. And hopefully when I mix this, it's not gonna make a mess or anything. I haven't actually used the Blenderbottle yet, so you may get to see something on the camera. Alright, so that's about 20 seconds worth of shaking, and let's see how that looks. Actually, that mixes very well. So, while I had a gripe about mixing it while stirring, apparently if you've got one of these shaker cups, not a problem. So, that's something to know. These things always... Well, I don't know. Yeah, they always say, yeah, just mix, shake, or blend. Yeah, you're going to want to shake for this one. And then the flavor, it's got a weird chocolate flavor. I mean, I can drink it, I can chug it just fine. It's just different to me. So if that ends up being something that bothers you, this may not be one you want to go to. This is the cheapest that I've found, but at the same time, that if you don't like the flavor, obviously it's not going to do you much good unless the flavor doesn't bother you that much. Really, all in all, I mean, I could do just fine with this, but if you are finicky about this in any way, you might not want this kind. But from a budget standpoint, it's great.